Okay. Wow, it's been forever since I created a YouTube video, so please bear with me. I feel a bit nervous. It was something that I always used to do, and then now I haven't done it in almost half a year, and there's so many reasons why I haven't been making videos other than for work, and now I am trying to put myself out there again and to create content. And so here it goes. This box here is a camera that I've always wanted for a while now, and honestly I have a picture of it on my wall just to manifest, to always remind me of the goal that this is something that I am aiming for to get one day. And so this was my 33rd birthday gift to myself, and I had to wait for it to arrive. And so I actually thought it wasn't going to arrive until the end of this month, and I'm actually going to be in the West Coast, so I thought maybe I wouldn't even be able to use it when I was out there. And then lo and behold, it showed up. And so now I'm going to unbox this with you just because why not. And hopefully this is a camera that I can use wherever I go. I travel so much, and I usually bring more than 5 cameras, not exaggerating. If you've been following my trips and journeys and videos, I always do the most. I wanted to find a camera that I could easily bring around, that's very versatile in a sense that I could just easily just take photos and not think too much. So here it goes. I hope you all been doing well, and I again feel awkward. Never thought I would feel like this, and I do miss being on YouTube. I really do. It's something that I was used to doing a lot more of last year, and creating cinematic vlogs, and now I've just been working a lot or just focusing on myself and my well-being and my self-care. And so hopefully maybe in the future I'll have a video that'll explain more of what I've been up to. If you were to ask me before this camera what I was using mostly, the camera would be my Nikon 35Ti. I use that camera so much, and it's probably one of my favorites. I still do have the Leica M6. However, I've just still been just bringing my point and shoot camera more often, and so this is a digital camera, just saying, and probably you might have a guess already just because I said it took a while for it to arrive. So here we go. Toss. I used to own an X100F before the pandemic, and now we all know that the X100V took forever to get, or it just got overly hyped, and then now there's the X100VI. And so yeah, that is this is the camera that I got for myself for my birthday. And crazy enough, I ordered this in February or March, actually March, and it's now currently May, so the wait wasn't as long as I thought it would be. I was reading that it would take maybe 5 months, and then people were so eager to go get this camera that they already forgot that they pre-ordered it, and then ended up buying it somewhere else for more and then selling the one that they pre-ordered. But I honestly pre-ordered this when I found out it was in stock or able to be pre-ordered. And so yeah, I wanted to get this camera just because I enjoyed using the X100F, but then I got turned off once I saw that the X100V was a camera that everyone was lusting for, and I thought that maybe I was I got the wrong camera at the wrong time. Like literally once that X100V came out, that was when I just got the X100F. So anyway, sold that, and then I didn't want to go buy the X100V, and then I just waited until I heard there was a new version, which was this one. But then as always, now that everyone wanted the X100V, of course everyone is going to jump on the bandwagon of getting this. So it comes here with Capture One exclusive free trial. Interesting. Capture One is a photo program. If you don't know, I don't use Capture One, even though that's like the industry standard for photo. I use mostly Lightroom or Photoshop. Between the two colorways, you could choose the silver or the black, and I chose all black. If anyone knows me, that's what I always gravitate to. I never get sick and tired of getting an all black camera. Wow, I can't even believe that I'm having this in my hand right now. I've always been looking at the picture that I printed out of wanting this, just to be a reminder now that it's in my hand. And I can't wait to bring this on my trips. I probably am not going to invest in getting another traveling digital everyday camera. I think I'm just gonna keep this and just use it as much as I can. This is literally just for leisure, not gonna use this for work unless it's just like behind the scenes for fun on set. And it's just crazy. It's crazy to see this in person. I never held one in person. This is honestly the first time I'm seeing the X100VI in front of me. And I'm not gonna go over the specs. You can easily find a YouTube video that explains the ins and outs of this camera, but just want to share this moment with you, since I share usually when I get a new camera on my channel with my viewers what I get. This is my birthday gift to myself, and let's see what else it comes with. It comes with a strap that I will never use, just because I always get my own strap. Accessories for the strap, USB-C cord, and the battery. So that's what's in here. I was not eager to get a used camera, even though it's more practical and most of the time it is better to buy a used camera, in a sense of just financially, that there's always new cameras coming out, so might as well just buy something used because there's always something new and better being created. But because I knew that this camera was something I was just going to buy and then probably not update or upgrade for a while, I just said I'm just going to invest in getting a brand new one, and then also reselling it. I'd rather just have my own, even though probably if I got a second hand, someone would probably still buy it, but I wanted to get a brand new one. So that's not much in this box, it's just the typical stuff. I don't even think cameras come with manuals anymore. I guess you just download it off of a QR code or just look it up on the website. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a QR code for the manual. And so yeah, I got the X100VI, and I actually bought accessories for it ahead of time just because I knew I would use it once I opened it. So in regards to accessories for this camera that I bought, I got a camera strap. So I decided that I wanted the colorway to be black plus my accessories to be red, very like inspired. So this is the strap. Probably I'll upgrade to Clever Supply, but for now I just got like a third-party Amazon strap, or I'll maybe get a short strap like the Joe Greer one. But as of right now, I just wanted something that could just be around my shoulder and I could just take it like that. Usually that's how I actually take photos anyways. And with the Leica M6, I have the short strap, but I'm still honestly not used to capturing photos that way. And it's just all preference. And then, crazy enough, I bought the thumb grip for this camera out of all of this first, just because I was like, if I get this is my commitment that I'm going to eventually end up buying this camera. And so, crazy enough, it's not even open, and I probably bought this months ago, not knowing I would actually get the camera, just manifesting it. And so it comes with the shutter button, and it's red, and then it's a small rig thumb grip. So just plop this off. And I remember with the X100F, I was advised or recommended to get the thumb grip, so that it makes a huge difference. And so yeah, it just helps to hold the camera better. So there's that, and then screw on the shutter button. So yeah, this is like how it looks. And what else did I get? I also got more shutter buttons, because you can lose these things so fast if you don't screw it on correctly. So there's nothing wrong ever to buy more. And what else did I get? I got batteries, because I read that the batteries die really fast, and so I don't want to deal with having to find a charger. Oh my god, I bought batteries because I didn't want to deal with having to charge the same one battery over and over. And so I got K&F branded batteries. Comes with a USB-C cord and the battery. And what I also like about getting these batteries, it has the USB-C ports. Ever since I got a camera monitor and it came with a battery, I never knew that batteries now have the USB-C port, which is really helpful, because if I don't have the charging dock, at least I could plug the battery itself, which this was not a thing before, or maybe I've just been out of the loop. But this is so helpful. If you forget the charger, at least you could just plug in the battery. So that is what I got. I got 2 batteries, so now technically I have 3. And I also got, well, this is, anytime you get like a filter, it comes with a ton of microfiber cleaning cloth. Probably every other photographer, videographer release. And I got a black diffusion 1/4 filter. I honestly am still gonna figure out what I like. I just wanted to take a hunch and see if this is a filter that I am going to consistently use or switch to another one. Honestly, I'm not the biggest tech person. If you already know how I am, I just have ideas and just find ways to execute it. So let's take this off, and then get this microfiber cleaning cloth. So always, according to my friend Rafa, it's always good to have a filter on your camera because you don't want to damage the lens. But this isn't going on, or at least I'm doing it wrong. No. Oh no, I have to screw this off, I hope. Okay. This doesn't seem right. I'm going crazy right now. Here we go. So yeah, I now have the filter on the lens, and let's see. Actually, let's add. Once I get a new camera, probably everyone here who's watching will relate. I start going into a rabbit hole and watching every other video that people put about this camera. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to share necessarily my preferences, not just because I only got the camera, but usually you kind of have an idea of what settings already that you want. And as of right now, I'm just skimming through what I already know for sure I want to have set. And I still have the same screen. Interesting. Not that I expected to be a flip out screen. Anyways, I'm gonna figure this out. Just again wanted to share with you the new camera that I got, and yeah, looking forward to creating more videos, and I'm looking forward to creating videos with this, or me taking photos with this actually, and I just want to document life and just the things that happen in my life. And honestly, film is also getting expensive, as we know, and I think I was going through different phases. Last year was more Polaroid and instant photography, and then now I feel I'm gravitating to digital. Not that I am ever leaving film, let's say, or analog film in that case. I just think that I just want to have a camera that's not my phone. I have no interest in being on my phone more, and so I don't want to get a better phone just to be able to take nice photos. I want to just have a digital camera that's not so heavy and that I could just go places and just bring around and take photos. That's pretty much that. And I know it could be any digital camera. Let's say it didn't have to be this one, but this is something that I've just wanted to have on my own. I want to compact the amount of cameras that I have, but invest in ones that I actually like, of course, because then how are you going to be motivated to want to take photos if you don't even want to hold the camera that you're holding? And that's pretty much my spiel. And I'm just, again, happy to start creating videos again here on YouTube. And if you have any comments, you can leave it down below, and any thoughts, things like that. I am, again, it takes time to adjust. This is a transition period for me, and there's so many things that I want to say and share, and it'll probably be for another video. So thank you again for watching. Stay tuned till the next video, and wow, I have not said this in a very long time, but sayonara.